If you're having a bad day, it doesn't mean you're a bad person. Like, you know what I mean?
Man.
You gotta give, like you said, extend that grace.
Yeah.
We're human. We're not meant to be perfect.
Sometimes we look at other people's experiences and we think like, or sometimes other people look at our experiences and they think they know us and they think they would know like what they would do in like our shoes.
Yeah.
But it's like you don't know what you do in my shoes because you're not me. If you were me with my experiences, with my background, with what I have going on, you would still react this way. You would still feel this way. So I guess it goes back to like the comparison tip sometimes. So much of why we don't like ourselves and don't feel good about ourselves is external. So much of it, and we don't even think about it because it's like the thoughts are in our brain, so we think it's us. It's not our thoughts. These thoughts came from somewhere else. These thoughts were given to us.
With social media being so heavily in this influence, everything like that, you know, it really makes you have to wise up and be like, you know what, I need to make that extra step for myself because if nobody's going to do it, I've been here by myself already. I was born by myself. It goes back to that. So you got to really just do that due diligence. You know, so we have to be mindful of what we're saying and what we're putting out there because we could end up manifesting that energy back.
Yeah.
Ooh,
you know?
That's true.
And that also plays into who you keep around you, what you allow into your life, what energies you say, or not even say, but like the energies you allow in your space, or as well as what you're speaking on and what you're putting out there. You have to be. It's all connected like that. So that's why I've been trying to take those steps to be like, okay, because even you kind of mentioned it one time, like the profanity. I'm like, well, you know what? Yeah, I need to like cut back on that. Even though I'm sorry, I'm just a sailor at heart. We're just sailors. I'm sorry. But no, once you brought that up, I said, you know what? Yeah, because God forbid, when I hear other people, curse or things like that, I'm like, oh yeah, that sounded kind of harsh. I hope that's not what I'm giving that same kind of energy. So that's why I try to be mindful of those things. I know I have my slips. It's a process. But I'm being more mindful as to say, okay, is that the energy I want to bring into? Do I want that to be projected and people see me as that and perceive me as that, as well as perceiving myself as that? So those kind of things is what I keep in mind, and I'm like, it can all play a role in that kind of way.
I will say, so I'm going to provide a different perspective for you guys. So this is warning. Warning. I'm just going to put that out there. Warning. This is me. This is not the company. This is not their ideas. This is nothing like that. This is me. Okay. And how I process through stuff. Warning. Okay. Not trying to offend. Not trying to nothing. This is just me. It's not something you have to do. There's no projection. There's no me saying you have to do this. This is just what helps me. Warning. Okay. Warning. Okay. So I see it from from a spiritual standpoint, specifically like Christianity. I've started to for me, what helps a lot is seeing what God says about me versus what the world says about me, and even what I say about me. Because for me, it's I've noticed I can make myself and I'm not saying y'all are doing this, but I know some people can make themselves a god, and it's you're human, you're imperfect, So for me, it's I'm okay, what does God say about me? He says I'm beautifully made, I'm this, I'm that, I'm whatever, and he created he literally created the mountains. We love the mountains, we love the beach, we love this, all these beautiful views, and it's how can I look in the mirror and think I'm ugly, but then go look at these beautiful creations that he created and think those are beautiful when he created me and those things? You know what I'm saying? So for me, I try to tether myself to that, because my emotions are constantly up and down, but the only thing that I believe is the same is God.
So that's
the only consistent thing in my life. I'll be looking in the mirror, okay, look good, blah blah blah. My period comes, you're so ugly, blah, blah. It's just you know what I'm saying? So for me, that's kind of what helps me, especially with the self-care, and that's why I said those three things, spiritual, medical, medication and stuff, because if I don't really for me stay connected to God and stay in my word, and specifically the Bible. I know there's different religions and whatnot, but I'm talking specifically about the Bible. If I don't look at that and try to stay connected to that and say this is how he sees me, this is whatever, I will I'll just go off the deep end and like compare myself, because I feel like doing the affirmations like I am, even the words I am are so powerful.
I am powerful.
I am, like, you know, like they're so strong, and like you can literally say I am ugly, and just even saying those 3 words are like
rough,
you know, like, or I am stupid, it hits you, where it's like I am great, I am whatever, you know, like I am beautiful, I am powerful, I will be successful, I am not these things, you know what I'm saying? And those words are so powerful. And even when like taking back to like spiritually, it's like God even says I am, you know, like if God says I am, like I should be saying I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do I say I am?
If God says I am, I made in God's image.
Right.
Yeah,
I
made in
God's
image.
image.
I need to be saying it as well.
Yeah.
And even like when I was talking with a friend with like even the self-care aspect of like actually having a day of rest. It's like it's hard.
Like a full day where it's like you don't do
nothing, just rest. Because and then it's like I know like different religions have different like things, but like in the Bible it talks about God created the earth in 6 days. On the 7th day, he rested.
He said, "Man, I just
rested."
I was like, I've really been putting in that work. I made the earth, the moon, and the stars. I'm tired. I'm gonna go take a nap. No, but honestly,
yeah. And then it's like, how can I, a human, think that I don't need a day of rest? When I believe like the creator, like whether you believe in the universe created the universe. Like
even so,
I'm sure it rested whatever you believe in, you know? So it's like, if God rested, like I need to rest.
And even you see it, even in nature, you see animals rest. Like the most natural beings on this planet, like the animals that live, like they go into hibernation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're not. It's not.
And they be hibernate too.
They be sleep. The bears be in there like, I'm gonna eat. All for the fall, and then for the winter, I'm gonna be in the crib.
Right. In the crib.
Until it touches June.
It's it's hot outside. I'm in the crib. No, I think like that too. Yeah.
How do we think that we don't need that? Like that's self-care.
No,
rest is self-care.
I blame society.
No, for real. No, even with like someone on Twitter said something that was so like it just opened my eyes. I was like, this is so cool. She was like, I feel like a lot of the reason that we have seasonal depression is because we are still working as if the sun is out. Like during like the winter times, like we're still moving as if our circadian rhythm is not.
It's not,
Right, that's why we have seasonal depression. She was like,
interesting.
she was like, I think like even in nature it shows that like the plants need rest. The plants they die. They die. They wither away.
Exactly.
The animals like they fly south for the winter. They hibernate. They have their routines to rest up for when the summer and the warmer seasons come around. But human beings, we just keep going and going and going and going. It's like it's literally not natural. There need to be periods of rest. There need to be periods of work too, because all rest and no play doesn't mean anything. But all play and no rest is terrible. Like you know what I mean? So
you gotta have that work hard, play hard.
Yeah. So I thought that was so cool. I was like, even like winter, that's a season of rest. The sun's out less. Literally, like quite literally, it is a time to be in the crib. It's literally cold outside. You know, like we human beings need vitamin D. We get less vitamin D, especially depending on where you are in the world. Like during these months. Like these are times where it's like it's time to rest. It's time to rejuvenate. It's time to relax. Like I think it's really important to like be in tune with that too. Like I don't know, that tweet was so interesting to me. She was like, even like in nature it shows that rest is a natural thing to do. Even
like yes.
Do you know this is so random? Oh my god, do you know bees stop working at night? Like if you
if you turn off the lights,
they just drop. Like, I'm gonna sleep. Bees like at night bees be asleep.
They work for real. Like, that's why the whole thing of worker bee, like that's a term.
They be doing their thing, and the second that sun goes down, they're like, I'm clocking out. I'm not saying No, I saw that too. That was so cool to me. The way the breeze. It was literally like a video of like this person who had like
in like a little
in
clear
cage.
thing, right?
Yeah, a little clear cage, and it was like a like some like bright light that was like sunlight, and they turned it off. The beast just like dropped, and they didn't die. They were still walking around. They were just like
They was just chilling.
They were sleeping.
And then when they turned it back on,
they're like, zoom,
and then they went back in.
Also, see, that's
it's like a sign.
Yeah.
No, for real,
Yeah.
it is. And I feel like so much nowadays, it's just like, well, I think it's kind of shifting a little bit.
Okay.
But this toxic, like, you need to work hard, you need to stay up all night, you need to, it's like, yes, you need to work hard, but how am I going to stay up all night? I can't even freaking focus. Like, I've done that before. I've literally pulled it, and they say don't do this. I pulled it on that. I need to work, listen to the motivational stuff. Took my test. The next day, was falling asleep during the exam, failed.
That's not
because it was like, you need to work. That's not healthy.
Yeah.
You have to take care of yourself. It doesn't work.
It doesn't even work.
It doesn't. It's like, exactly, you need to rest. You need to like sleep and stuff. But
and that's why people are debating like why we instead of working 5 days a week and doing a whole 9 to 5, they're trying to do like, they say it's better to work 3 to 4 days, out the week, and then have like that
same paycheck though.
Yeah.
You said what?
Same paycheck.
Yeah,
same
paycheck. You would get paid if you work 5 days, exactly.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because exactly like these examples that I'm bringing up. It makes no sense. You have to have a healthy work-life balance. If you want people to work and, be at your job and, basically
be productive.
We have, as humans, we have to have that rest. There's no way we can go off, like you said, pulling all-nighters, working 12 hours plus. Like, that's impossible. We're not built that way, So that's why I say, look, if y'all get a petition started, start chopping some couple days off the week. Hey, I'm down for it because if you think about it, like you said, with these examples, it makes no sense. We're not built that way. We're human. We have to have moments where we come back to rest. Then we come to work. That's more healthy, and I feel like if they do that, they'll see such a huge incline
shift.
They'll see such a huge difference in how jobs, how HR companies, hire, how successful it'll start creating companies to be. You know what I mean? I think it would be a major shift. So that's why I'm like, look, let me know.
A 3-4 day work week. Let me know.
Send me the link.
No, for real. I will sign the petition.
And I will be at a parade.
Whatever. No, I agree. I think, and that's the funny thing about like resting too. When you rest, you work better.
Oh yes.
Like that's the
8 hours of sleep.
And I think the society we live in just perpetuates like going hard. But it's like, bro, if you're you don't have unlimited energy. And you need to, just like a battery, you need to recharge.
Exactly.
And everybody's just different.
Everyone's battery is different.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think, I agree with you a lot. Like, I think society would see a lot more positive benefits if people were allowed to rest more.
Right.
And then come back to work and actually feel rested. I'm getting all my work done early. Because I feel rested. Because I had a great weekend. I feel good.
Right.
Instead of having 3 days, I had 4.
Have a chug coffee down just to stay up.
Bruh, have you been so tired where coffee, energy drinks do not work?
Yes.
You just have a headache.
Yes. Because it's like, and so much of it is like, because it's based on like getting us up to work more, but it's like, no. The trick is that you need to sleep.
Go to bed.
The actual thing to be able to do more work is go to sleep and do tomorrow.
And that's another thing, because like why would there be beds made? Like why would Mattress Firm and rooms to go be even a thing?
Just for me to be up all day 24/7.
I'm saying.
And I can
imagine you trying to work all day with no sleep. Like that's impossible.
Like, bro,
there would be no. Furniture stores would be out of business.
Bro.
You get what I'm saying? No.
And I think about too, like, that actually makes it, this is kind of off topic, but it's still on topic, of like the boundaries between work and rest. Yes. You know, you say that now you're not actually supposed to work in your bed. Like, you're not supposed to like.
I do not.
Yeah,
I do not.
Because then you associate your bed with work.
Yeah,
you're like good. Like, it's called sleep hygiene. When keeping good sleep hygiene is keeping your bedroom for things that are for rest, and you don't do anything that's productive in your bedroom or on your bed.
I only do so I literally do homework and business stuff at my desk. At my desk, and I try it, like, it's hard, and every time I try to do my homework in my bed, what happens? Immediately 5 minutes every time. It's just like, just don't
The
even.
bed's not even.
It's
It's
not
not
even.
that.
It's not.
It's
yeah.
not for that. That's not its purpose.
Exactly.
Its purpose is for rest.
It's for rest.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And that's a struggle I've been I'm trying to build too,
Yes,
especially since I
separate.
work from home.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oof, when I see my bed, I'm like, don't even look over
I know,
there.
don't even look. No, because they be calling you. Be like,
Right. They be like, girl, you know you want to get from that chair.
I know. You know how soft that is?
My window was right by my desk, so I'm like, let me look outside.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no joke. So yeah, that's a new challenge I've been like trying to get better with, especially now that I work from home. I'm like, oh no, don't look at the bed because you will fall asleep. It's gonna happen.
So I enjoyed this conversation with you guys.
Yes,
I'm so happy that we got to have it. I don't want to cut it, but
yeah,
we have to because we're gonna be here all day.
Oh, literally,
literally all day.
Literally.
But yeah, I'm so glad. It's
I
our
am
first
too.
Nurture Talk.
Yes.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Comment, like, subscribe, share.
All that.
If
All
something,
the above.
yes, if something resonated with you, please comment it down below. If like any of us said something that you really like, I'm gonna put the socials and stuff. Let us know. Yes, and comment if you guys want us to talk about something different or another topic.
Oh yeah, give us some topics down below. That would be dope.
Yeah. Sounds good. When it's cold outside, it's like
Okay. Yeah, that's
cold outside. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cold outside.
Yeah. But yeah, it's. I love that. Wow, that's good, sweetie. And that's a wrap. That's what you call a wrap.
Well, I enjoyed this conversation.
Yeah,
I
same
did too.
here.
It was
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Come back next. I don't know. Let's redo that.
Okay,
I enjoyed this.
yeah.
Okay.